No, Royale is an interesting brand, you're right, because it has a strong heritage. Sometimes it's not well known, but it was created in the 18th century by the French philosopher Voltaire. So it's interesting to play with it. And on the other side, we like to mix this with a lot of creativity. We have developed lots of movements, lots of different products. We want to be different. So let's say that we want to play with these values, heritage and technicity, innovation, and mix this into a great cocktail. The brand name is Royale, so we would say it's excellence without arrogance. Today we are living in a world of overproduction and demand has reduced. The problem is that big brands don't want to listen to this, and this is something we've learned at. It's a true story. Just gonna round up the numbers. Imagine a client entering a retail store in Hong Kong. He wants to buy a tourbillon, whatever brand, we don't care. Retailer doesn't have it. The guy says, okay, but can you check for me? I would like to order. Okay, no deposit, nothing. The retailer calls the local subsidiary, said, look, I have a client for this one, but actually this piece seems to have a nice interest. I will order two. Subsidiary says, oh, this retailer wants two. Maybe there is a starting demand on this one. I will ask headquarters to 4. Headquarters say, oh, there is a strong demand in Hong Kong on that watch. Maybe I should produce 8. And you know what? First, client didn't buy it, and client might have done this. The same client might have done this in another country now through internet. This is what happened several times, and the watch industry doesn't learn. Everyone's trying to find reassurance. So people invest in gold. Collectors, they invest in art, vintage cars. You cannot put your money in a bank. Your bank will charge you negative interest now. So people are trying to find other ways of spending and enjoying luxury. Watch is still there. The watch industry is still there, but because of overproduction, because of overpricing from big groups or big brands, clients, I think they have that feeling that they've been abused. So it's not fading. It's that, look, I want to buy the real product at the real price. So, of course, there is brands like us doing this for many years. We are not adapting to this. We're like this, but this needs time, this needs knowledge from the clients, and we need again to build the confidence that has disappeared. Let's be positive. There's always a better future ahead, and when you read some reports from banking industry and other stuff, there is a window of opportunity at the end of 2017 and starting 2018, so it should improve. Having said that, forget about the statistics of the Fédération Horlogère. This is all bullshit. The industry is sluggish, it's not working, and don't forget, all these statistics are linked to transfer of stock from manufacturer to subsidiaries to local hubs. So you still have struggling markets for various reasons. If you go quickly around the world, Asia, China has experienced a drop because of many reasons. So impact on Hong Kong, Taiwan, these are very strong markets. Middle East still suffering. Oil price, now Qatar issue. So it's not a great area. Great market for the watch industry. Russia and Ukraine, where are we today? Nowhere. And on top of this, all these countries have put in place a kind of regulation about money transfer, so you cannot pay cash anymore. It's a little bit like Italy. You have to declare things. So the big Russian retailers are suffering because their clients that used to pay cash for gifts or whatever, they have to declare when it's over 3,000 US. So you know, when you look at the world, it's not great. Yet, you can still be opportunistic, you have to fight, you have to be creative, but the markets themselves are not great. And we have to admit, and this is why I believe we are in a mutation. We were talking about this earlier. We are in a mutation of the business model for the distribution, for the retailers, but we are also in a mutation because end clients is getting more and more aware and knowledgeable about the watch industry. He understands more and more luxury in a general sense and luxury for watch industry. So he's more interested now in getting in touch with the owner of the brand, the creator, the watchmaker, the designer, to get more knowledge. The family has always been involved in the watch industry, and to be more precise, I would say in the Cartier that became Vendôme, then became Richemont Group, because my father worked 35 years in that group, being CEO of Piaget and others. My uncle same, but I've never been in a group. I've always worked for independent brands with a fantastic experience at Harry Winston, and my cousin, who's co-leading this manufacturer Royale with me, has always been independent also, always been in distribution business. And really, when you're coming from both worlds, you're coming from an independent brand like Winston, but became listed in the stock exchange, then priority changed, and again, from the great creations with the opus and dedicated to your clients, with your partners, and then you have people only interested in the stock value and how they will resell the company, and now it belongs to Swatch Group. Okay. One day you say, I want to have the opportunity of creating my own stuff, following my own method to make it, to create something, and this is the gathering of the family. Alexis, myself, with some more white hair of our uncle and his father, being our advisor. You know, you want to create your own baby because there is passion, there is dedication, because it's a challenge, but also because you have no boss and you can create whatever you want.